Stuck at the Station, Part 1. Annie says to Clarabelle, "Clarabelle, we've been stuck at this station now for a while. My passengers are getting anxious." Clarabelle said to Annie, "Yes, so are mine, but we don't have any engine yet. I wonder where Thomas is." Page 2. Annie says to Clarabelle, "Well, Thomas is usually never late. I wonder what's holding him up." Page 3. Annie and Clarabelle were getting very anxious because the people in their seats were becoming anxious that their trip should start soon. Clarabelle said to Annie, "Where do you think Thomas is?" Then, all of a sudden, Clarabelle says, "I think I see a light. Maybe it's Thomas." And through the trees, there they saw a light that might be Thomas. Sure enough, here came Thomas, slowly backing up to couple up with Annabelle and Clarabelle. Whoops! "Where have you been?" said Clarabelle and Annie. Thomas said, "Well, there's been a problem on the line with signals, and it's taken me longer to get here. But hopefully we'll be able to go soon." So Thomas said to Clarabelle and Annie, "Maybe you should go in to have the station master get some food for our passengers, because they will soon get hungry." Then Thomas noticed the Fat Controller had come out. The Fat Controller said to Thomas, "I think that the signals are fixed now. You'll shortly see whether you can go. I'll tell your driver what to do next." And sure enough, the signal was fixed, but it was red. Thomas still could not go. The Fat Controller said to Thomas, "The signal is red because we have to wait for Percy, who's bringing a load of wagons full of goods to pass by first. And the switch is not set for you to go yet, so you'll have to wait for a green signal, and I'll give your driver his orders." Soon Percy came into view, pulling a load of wagons. Percy stopped next to Thomas. Thomas said, "Why do we have to stay here so long?" And Percy answered, "Well, I'm hauling wagons full of goods for your passengers, and they have to get to the shops before the passengers get there, so that the goods can be on the store shelves and the passengers can buy them." "Oh," said Thomas, "I understand now." "Okay," said Percy, and Percy started off again. Thomas said, "Look, the light is green. We can proceed." The Fat Controller said, "Wait a minute, I have to give your driver his instructions, and the guard has to blow his whistle." "Oh," said Thomas, "I hope the guard blows his whistle soon." And then Thomas heard that the whistle had been blown twice, and he checked, "Is the light green?" And lo and behold, the light was now green. So Thomas could start. "Hooray," said Clarabelle and Annie. "We can now go." "Yes," said Thomas, "we can start now." So away we go, and we could take our passengers to their destinations. Let's all have hip hip hooray! as we head out of the station down the tracks. And Thomas, Clarabelle, and Annie headed down the tracks to the next station.